Hey everybody, BrandonTheP3d0Pony here. This is gonna be a completely unedited video. Um, yeah, there won't be any music, no, nothing like that, no intro. This is completely unedited. But I wanted to bring up, finally address the drama that's been going on with me. As you all might know, or you may or may not know, there's been a lot of rumors going around about me. Um, that I'm a pedophile and stuff like that, and there's a lot of false things, but there's also a lot of true things that I want to today apologize for. First off, the whole thing about the EUF lover and harassing people on Twitch and Twitter and DeviantArt, that was done by Solar Moon Clips, who was out to frame me further. And I'll have the entire Google Doc linked below, but she was pretending to be me and saying she was me and basically harassing people and convincing people that she was me and then convincing people that I'm a bad person. So, yeah, I'll have the entire doc linked below. You can read it. I won't go too much into that. But anyway, as for the things I want to apologize for, well, for one, the first thing is I admit that I was creepy towards a lot of people, and I want to apologize for overstepping any boundaries because I acted creepy towards a lot of people, and I also acted very toxic towards server mods, and I made some racist comments. And back in like 2018, I made some racist comments about how they were trying to eradicate the white race or whatever. And I fully admit my mistake on that one. And I'm trying to better myself and not be racist anymore. And I truly want to change. And I'm trying to respect boundaries more. And uh, basically, um, I well, I tend to lash out at times when I'm angry because I have anger issues, and that's why I lash out at the server mods because I tend to lash out when I'm angry and when I get scolded. But lately, I've been trying to change myself and try not to lash out as much at people, and I think I've been doing a pretty good job at it. And I'm starting to be in better control now, and I'm starting to do a lot better. And I just want to say I fully apologize for letting my anger get the best of me and taking out my anger on those server mods. I shouldn't have done it, and I fully admit I should not have called them out and, said they were abusing their power because they weren't abusing their power. They were just doing their job, and I said they were abusing their power because I was mad, and I should not have done that. And I fully take responsibility for that mistake, and I'm sorry. And the whole thing about lick a girl's butt crack in the Discord server, that one Discord server, I fully apologize for that as well. That was completely uncalled for. I should not have done that. I didn't realize at the time that the user was a minor. But at the same time, a minor should not be naming themselves butt crack. But, you know, I guess we were both in the wrong. So I admit my mistake, and even though they were in the wrong for naming themselves something so lewd, I fully admit I was wrong, and I should not have uh, put that. I should not have typed that, and I admit that mistake. Another thing I want to bring up that there's a new rumor going around that I raped Webcake's friend at a My Little Pony convention. Well, I want to dispel those rumors because I've never been to a My Little Pony convention in my entire life. I cannot afford to go, and I cannot afford I have no form of transportation to be able to go there. And the only way I'd be able to go to My Little Pony convention is if I went with my mom, and I'm not exactly allowed to go anywhere with my mom at this moment. And I've never been to a My Little Pony convention. And if I had, I wouldn't even have the guts to rape anyone, nor would I even have done something like that, because that's just disgusting. And anyone who does that is sickening. Like if you rape someone without their consent, that's just fucked up. Like you only do it with their consent, and even then, like it's just wrong. You don't rape someone like that. That's taking advantage of someone. That's messed up. And that is entirely untrue. I never raped Webcake's friend. I never even met Webcake. I don't want to meet her because she and I had beef, and she's has drama right now herself. That's actually true, and I think she just did that because she doesn't like me. She just made that up because she doesn't like me. And keep in mind, Webcake does not like me one bit. And I'm pretty sure she made that story up so because she doesn't like me, and so yeah. And there's also rumors that I did NSFW RPs with minors. Those are true, but the thing is, I didn't realize her age at the time. And the thing is, she had agreed to do the RP, but it wasn't fully NSFW as there wasn't any nudity or sex. However, it was fetish related, and that is kind of still a form of NSFW. And I should have asked for the user's age before asking to do such an RP. And from now on, I will be asking for a user's age from now on, before doing any kind of fetish or NSFW RP. I'll be asking a user's age, and honestly, I may not even do NSFW RPs unless they ask for it, because I don't know if I want to risk asking people for that kind of RP because not everyone's comfortable with it. So I may not even ask for those kinds of RPs unless I'm asked about it. So, and about the last thing I want to talk about is the rumors about me being a pedophile. Well, okay, those are completely untrue. I've said this before, but I've never been interested in kids, and I've never posted anything related to children or shipping myself with children. I'm not interested in sexualizing children in any way, and I feel like that's disgusting and sick, and anyone who sexualizes children should burn in hell. In fact, I recently cut ties with someone who openly admitted to being a pedophile and was actually proud of being a pedophile, and I didn't realize he was a pedo until he told me about it, and I RP'd with him, and I completely regret it. I feel disgusting role-playing with a pedophile. His name is Torp24, or It's Over. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but if you have, stay away from him because he's a real pedophile. And if you're gonna try and expose anyone, expose him. I was never attracted to kids, and I never will be. And it was all a big troll done by Ryan on Wi-Fi to as an attack against the Brony fandom. And um, I'll link the video from Ryan on Wi-Fi in the description. But anyone who is a pedophile is completely disgusting, and people who claim, uh, people who try to accuse people of being a pedophile, that's just wrong. Because that's a serious thing to accuse someone of. Because pedophiles are disgusting and sick, and anyone who sexualizes children should be condemned. Like seriously, I will never sexualize children. Okay, I will never do that because it's disgusting and sick, and anyone who does that is just disgusting, and I don't want to associate with anyone who does that kind of shit. Anyway, for closing thoughts, I want to say I'm sorry for overstepping any boundaries and all my creepy behavior. And I know I cannot earn your trust back overnight, but I hope that with time, those who don't trust me will trust me again and will believe I'm innocent. I promise you that I'm not a pedophile, and if anything, I think, like I said, I think pedophiles are disgusting and should be put in prison and burned in hell in the afterlife. Lusting over kids is absolutely sickening. If me saying those things doesn't convince you, then I don't know what will. But anyway, yeah, that's about all I have to say for now, so I hope you guys will eventually forgive me, and we'll see where this leads. That's all for now. Brandon the Pony out.